Hey guys, it's Ryan here, bringing you a quick video. Just to kind of talk about how easy it is to submit an offer on a home here in 2018, and the technology that I use to make that easier for my clients. It really kind of pulls everything together in one easy place. It takes out a lot of the confusion sometimes as to where to sign, what do I sign. So it kind of does everything for you. And just Technology in general in 2018 is awesome, but I think for real estate agents, especially me, I know I use it a lot. It's really made things so much easier. I mean, this is my website right here, for instance. I mean, you can go from, finding an agent, hopefully it's me, um, to, submitting an offer on a home to being under contract within just a couple of days, depending on how fast you move. But Just for the sake of this, I'm going to kind of go through. I'll pull back the curtain a little bit and show you on my end what happens when it's time to make an offer. So this right here is the internet-based software that I use. It's called dotloop. Super cool. So basically, for the purpose of this, I've already kind of made an address, but I'll pull that up for you guys here. Original 1234 Awesome Avenue, best address ever, fake address ever. I think that's a pretty common one. But anyways, so we're here. So the loop's created. So basically, how did we get here? So we're out looking at homes. The last house that we see out of the tour, you gotta have it. But there was two other potential buyers there, and you're like, man, we really want this house. We got to submit an offer like yesterday. So what we do is we say, okay, I, we'll talk about some things and, as far as, offer price and everything like that. But when it comes down to offering, this is really this simple. So basically what we're going to do here, and let's just say it's one buyer, and I made a fake name already, but here we go. So we just add a person. And for the sake of this, we'll just call him Billy Goat. And his email address is going to be billyg@gmail.com. And we'll assign the role of buyer. And we're going to add the person. So from there, it's really cool for this, for our brokerage anyway. What we have here is all of the different transaction types are kind of all the documents for each transaction type are aggregated into one place. So whether it's a listing or in this case the transaction, since it's a buyer, we click on this and all of the contract documents that need to be imported into this loop are all right here. I already have the residential sale contract already preloaded to save time here. But that's how easy it is. So if it was a real address, all of this minus the date, I mean, it's all click and go, so we can change the date if we need to. But all of this up here, the people involved, all the property information would already be auto-populated. And I'll just kind of scroll down here for you real quick so you can kind of see what the real estate contract looks like now if you're not familiar with it. So all this stuff here, it can be filled in. It can be typed in. It's all nice and neat. I can even center it if you want me to. You can see where things need to be initialed. So that's what it looks like now. I'm not going to go through everything for the purpose of this tutorial here. But really, once this is all filled in, I would hit share. And if there's one or two people, whoever is going to be buying together, or separately, it's going to show you all the fields that are assigned. So for Billy Goat and Ronnie McD, they each have 9 fields to sign on this particular document. So basically what's going to happen there is if I were to hit share there, you would get an email, and it would basically direct you throughout all the documents from whichever one's the first one through the last one, and it's going to show you exactly where to sign or initial, in air quotes, sign or initial, because you're not signing or initialing anything. You're just going to click where it tells you to, and it's going to either give a digital signature or digital initials. This process just erases all of the possible mishaps with misreading handwriting, anything like that. It's all simplified. So basically, that's really it. I mean, obviously, there's going to be more documents in there, but for the purpose of this, just wanted to give you a quick sneak peek of what it actually entails to submit an offer. So, there's absolutely no reason that you should be missing out on houses as far as timeliness goes. I mean, obviously, you might lose out on a house if somebody offers more, but um, we try to do everything we can to avoid that as well. But as you can see by this, it's super easy nowadays to submit an offer on a home. It does not have to be complicated. I tell people all the time, don't make it harder than it has to be. And I'm here to answer any of the questions or fill in any gaps that might be there just naturally in the process, whether it be what anything in the contract means. But as far as the offer goes, it's that easy. You click where you're supposed to sign or initial and you're done. I'll get notified immediately and I can send it off to the other agent. I mean, really, if you wanted to do it in under 10 minutes, you could. That's just a simple fact. So if you need anything as far as your St. Louis real estate needs go, feel free to visit my website. It's ryankrupp.cbphomes.com. I'll leave a link to that in the description. You can call me or shoot me an email. I have links to all my social media up here as well. And you're 2 clicks away from being in your next home and making your dreams come true. So let's make it happen, and we'll talk soon.